Stop it. Welcome back to the chat, guys. So if you are a college student, or maybe you're the parent of one, then you're likely feeling the stress of upcoming finals, and of course you want to be sure to do your best. Guess what? There's an app for that. Joining us now with tips and tricks, we welcome the Assistant Director of Educational Technology from Florida State College of Jacksonville, Brandi Bleak. Hey!
Brandi Bleak! Come on down!
So, okay, this list that you created with these wonderful apps, this is something you actually did for some of your students.
Yeah, we do an in-focus segment, so we try to be like you guys and do a show at the college. Just not as good. Almost. We're getting there.
Like the chat. What?
Do it. So we do it every other month. We do it for the students. So this month we focused on apps that would be helpful for not only studying, but also once you're done studying to go celebrate and enjoy your summer vacation.
Oh, really?
Even if it's just in the weekend. So we did a little bit of both.
Oh, that was fun. So, okay, we're just going to dive in because these are very interesting. The first one, stop, breathe, and think.
Yes. So does anyone here meditate?
I was just going to say it sounds like my meditation routine.
I do. Nope. I want to, and I do it occasionally, so I've been doing it a little bit more. But this is something where we really recommend to stop, breathe, think. So stop. Think about what's happening, and then just think through it. So you don't get so caught up in your finals that you know the content, but then you miss it. So the meditation app allows you to check in with your feelings, actually add emotions. If you're feeling stressful on certain days, it'll let you notice that. That way you can see it. Maybe on Tuesdays after this class, I'm really stressed out. And then it'll allow you to do this meditation where it's a guided meditation, so it'll walk you through it. So, you know, when you sit to meditate, you're just thinking of everything. It drives me crazy.
Oh, yeah, your head's too loud.
Yeah, exactly. This one will tell you what to think and kind of allow you to listen to that instead of trying to figure it out on your own. And it's a free app. There's some, of course, premium options, but this one was really helpful for me when I needed to take some time out and not stress so much.
And breathe.
And breathe.
Stop, breathe, and think.
And did you know that you could rewire your brain to think? So if you think more positive thoughts, I know you know.
Yes. Yes.
I can tell that. But I was just, you know, if you think about something often enough, those neurons connect. And then, so practice that.
It's okay, stop, breathe, and think. Okay, on to the next.
Exactly. Workflowy. I just discovered this one. A friend recommended it, and we love this. It's basically a to-do list, but it's just the bullet points. And it allows you to double-click on the bullet point and zoom in. So if there's a task that has 100 different items that you need to complete, this breaks it down. So the more you zoom in, the more it will break it down. So you see that huge list that you're looking at. And so many companies have used this to get started, and that looks intimidating. There's no way I'm going to be able to accomplish this. So then you go on to Facebook or you do something else, right? Instead, if you double click on any of these bullet points, it'll actually zoom in. Like so. It allows you to break it down into smaller tasks so that then you feel like you have a handle on it. You can cross them out, you can tag people if you're working or collaborating with people, and you can also hashtag. So if you want to hashtag the chat on every content that I create on the chat, then I can see all of them. You should, why not, right? Put the chat in all of your workflows.
Let me tell you why I love that. Because I write a to-do list, and I usually write it by like priority. But if I'm working on number 2 and I glance down at number 8 gets my attention. Then I go back to 3, and then I look at 10, so like the to-do list never gets done. Anyways.
It's really good for focusing.
So the next one you have is called Pack Points.
Yes. So this one is also a free app with some premium options if you want to.
I love when you bring us free stuff, Brandi.
I love free stuff. Yeah. Why should you pay for things,
good
right?
Stuff that is free. You have to pay for some good
Listen, if I can pay for an app and it removes those ads, I'm in.
I'm not. I'm like, I won't look there, right? So this one allows, so I'm trying to go to Miami this weekend. Here's hoping. If I don't know what I need to pack, or of course the day before you're sitting there like, what do I need? And you forget everything on your trips. This allows you to put in your date, your location, it'll pull up the weather, and it'll say, which activities would you like to do? Go to a fancy dinner, do some photography, go swimming, and it'll put together a list for you based on those activities, the location, and the weather report.
Oh my.
Do you know how many other apps I have to use to do this exact same thing?
Yes.
I just did it because I went to Atlanta last weekend and I had no idea what the weather was like. I didn't know if we were hiking or just mostly drinking.
I love that.
Isn't that amazing?
That's
because
I'm
a notorious overpacker.
Oh, same. And then you forget the one thing.
I forgot my lotion in super dry Atlanta and that was miserable. So this is a really good idea.
So I just bring everything with me. I'm like, I'll need all of this.
Who knows, right?
So the last one on your list sounds more like what you would say about sunglasses, but it's called UV lens.
UV lens. This one also is really helpful. I've already used it a couple times. It allows you to look online to the app, and it tells you the UV rating of the day. So right now, I can go out for 40 minutes without getting burned. It allows you to put your skin color, your hair color in, and it'll give you a recommendation on what time you should avoid or go in the sun, depending on the date and the weather and the temperature. You can also pull up the sunscreen. So if I have this particular sunscreen and it's SPF 30, and you're outside swimming or relaxing, it allows you to input that, and it'll tell you you need to reapply and send you a notification.
Oh, man.
This is just taking away brain power, though, don't you think? I mean, there's apps for everything but breathing, and there'll be that in a minute.
No, stop, breathe, and think.
So, too late, too late.
See?
I think it's smart though, because these are things that like we should, people think of it as common sense, but if someone from like Michigan is going down to Turks and Caicos for vacation, they don't know anything about UV
even
and
here in
sunblock.
Florida, we're like such notorious, like, I'm fine.
Good. Oh,
2
I'm
hours
burned.
later.
Yeah.
And you're burnt.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You look
Just
like a jumbo
helpful.
shrimp.
I think you can pick and choose the ones that apply best to you and utilize those, and don't try to do everything. Just simply focus on the ones that really work for you.
But the thing is, we are always trying to do everything, so it's nice to have a reminder,
Yes.
you know?
Yes.
So it sets a reminder to tell you, hey, put this back on your kids at 4 o'clock, put it on at 5 o'clock, because you get busy doing lunch, doing other things for the kids, and you forget, oh gosh, my child's burned.
That's a great point.
Well, because I'm on now.
And I think that's a great way for you to allow, like, focus on the things that are important and let these apps do the things that they can do without the brain power.
I kind of like it. I
Less
dig it.
brain power.
Oh,
I like it. I'm in. Sign me up.
Well, Brandi, thank you for joining us. We always love having you here. And for more tips or questions, you can check out Brandi's tech blog on her website, which is brandibleak.com. Stay with us, everybody. We'll be right back.